How often do you spend time deep in thought, troubled, worried, full of fear, you know, about things you do not have control over? How much time do you spend, trying to figure out or to fix things that are beyond you? Think about it. What if we join those times that are almost wasted and add it to the time you have for productivity? You know, hey, anxiety is here. We are always anxious. There are so many things that trouble us. I mean, we live in a world that is full of troubles. But why waste time on things that, even if you think about them from now to tomorrow, even if you worry, whatever you do, there is nothing you can do. For instance, young couples got married, few years, 1, 2, 3, 4 years. You've gone to the hospital and they say you're well, and you've been praying. There is nothing really you can do about this. And so, if you spend the whole day, if you spend all your life soaking in tears, soaking in anguish, soaking in trouble, and having palpitation, having sleepless night, what can you do about it? Nothing. A lot of things worry us, and part of the things, or most of the things that worry us, are things that are yet to come. A lot of people are uncertain about tomorrow. Of course, everyone is, maybe, and tomorrow is a source of worry. More people are so engrossed in the past, worrying about things that we couldn't do or things that happened in the past. You see, I am introducing to us mindfulness. Mindfulness is a whole lot of subject, but mindfulness teaches us to be, to pay attention to the present. Mindfulness says, hey, focus on now. Who are you now? What are you doing? How are you doing it? Put all your energy in delivering today. Mindfulness teaches us to live tomorrow for tomorrow and leave the past for the past. And, be mindful of how you're feeling, be mindful of what is happening around you, be mindful of who you are at the moment, and putting all those energy in delivering today. For when you deliver today, you have an extension delivered tomorrow. Friends, a lot of people are anxious. A young man, a young lady who leaves school, few years, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, no job. A young couple, like I said earlier, got married, few years in their marriage, no issue. A young man is in school, a young lady is in school, and you are not sure of how to pay your school fees. A young boy who is in school, also a child. Every other child seems to be smart, and you come back home every year with a bad result, and the young boy is not happy, he's sad. We can give a whole lot of examples. Young man, your mates are marrying, you don't even have a job. A young lady, beautiful as it may, and 28, 30, 31, 32, no suitable suitor. And these are all source of worry. What do you do when you get anxious? When anxiety comes, what do you do? I also introduced to us number 2, exercise. Exercise has been said to release some feel-good hormones, for instance, endorphin. And endorphin, produces the cannabis-like effect. The feeling of euphoria makes you feel good. So I encourage us. Are you worried? Are you depressed? Are there things that trouble you, that give you palpitation, that give you restlessness, that give you sleepless nights? You go to bed in the night and you can't fall asleep, because there is a thought that is so heavy on you. Try exercise. You could register in a gym, you can try indoor, you can do outdoor, take a walk, jog, whatever you have to do, please do. When you exercise, the body feels better. One of the things exercise does for us also is to offers us an opportunity to interact and to socialize, especially those who are depressed. Instead of going into yourself. Come out, go out, meet people, talk about life, and you'll be surprised you will find someone who shares the same, problems with you. Exercise also helps us to cope positively. So a lot of benefits. Have, an exercise routine, and it will help you. Friends, we are always worried, of course, especially things we can't handle. What do we do? Are you a Christian? You have an advantage. And that advantage is that there is a God who listens to you. So friends, in 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7, the apostle says, cast your care. In fact, there's a translation that says, throw your anxieties onto him, for he cares for you. Friends, Jesus promised us, he said, what is it? What is it? What is it that is overwhelming you? What is that anticipated fear? What is it that is causing you so much trouble? Take a minute. Cast it on him. Throw it to Jesus. And he will turn your sorrows into joy. Friends, that is the first and the third principle. But the most powerful, the assurance we have, in fact, not the kind of assurance that Davido gave Chioma, but an assurance that is sealed by the blood of Jesus. And that assurance says, I have made an everlasting covenant with you that I will never forsake. I will never leave you. That's the assurance we have. That's the promise we have as Christians. And so when a trouble comes, when some thoughts of worry, when there is a burden too heavy for you and you can't carry it, throw it to Jesus and he will take care of it. Jesus said, how many of you by worrying can change anything? Really, we can't change anything through worry. The much we can do is to live tomorrow to take care of itself. Because we have a God who created us and who cares about us. So friends, do not worry, but rather direct your troubles to Christ and he will take care of them. How do you talk to Jesus? You can only talk to him if he is your friend. Make him your friend today. And he's a friend that sticks closer than a brother. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you again. Bye.